Today we're going to be discussing a product called Neopia, founded by a guy named Rich Cook, which for some reason a bunch of people tried to recruit me into, knowing full well that I do brutally honest reviews, and something tells me now they're going to regret that decision. My first problem with Neucopia is that it seems to be one of the latest companies hopping onto the ghost product bandwagon. And the reason I refer to it as a ghost product is because you're paying good, hard-earned money to gain access to a product for internet marketing training. And when you get into the members area, the training is there. But the reason I refer to it as a ghost product is because the training kind of isn't there at the same time, and I'll elaborate on that. So you log in and you do have access to all of this training, but it's really only training that's there to say we have training. In other words, it's outdated and most of it's crap. Most of it's really old information and it's not valid anymore. And so what someone has done is they've taken a whole bunch of information, they've crunched it together and they've thrown it in the members area just for the sake of saying we have training, we have a product, which is why I call it a ghost product, is because it's there but it's really not. It wasn't worth paying for in the first place, but it allows the publisher the right to say, hey, we have a product. And that's my first problem with Neopia, and I'll elaborate on that through my next 2 points as well. My second problem with the product is that you've paid $49.99 and you're going to continue to pay $49.99 for every month that you stay a member until you cancel your membership. And you gain access to a whole bunch of training, which is actually just a whole bunch of PLR content, which stands for private label rights, which Rich Cook has just purchased from somewhere else, and he's slapped in the members area for you, that you've paid good money for, to gain access to. Now, I don't know about you, but personally, if I pay for internet marketing training, I want it to be original. I want it to be created by the person that claims that they're qualified to train me and sold me this product in the first place. And I want it to be something that I can't find anywhere else, and certainly something that I can't find anywhere else for free. And that brings me into the next part of this, is I want to pull up a few screenshots here and show you exactly what you're getting when you pay for Neopia. So the first screenshot I want to bring up is called Blogging Profits Unleashed. And this is actually one of the first products you can see when you get into the members area. And on the left-hand side, you're going to see the product itself. You can see the actual book, the introduction to the book. And on the right-hand side, you can see where I've searched on Google in quotes to find that exact book. And it's all over the internet. You can find it in a ton of different places for either free or for a much lower price. And that brings me to the next screenshot. On the left-hand side, we still have the product, but on the right-hand side, you can see where I've actually found this, pulled it up, and I have access to the complete guide, the exact training that Rich Cook has given us in Neopia. I have on the right-hand side here for free. All of the pages, I believe it's 51 pages in Blogging Profits Unleashed. I have it full and available for free. And now I'm going to switch to another product. The next product is the 7 Habits of Highly Effective Networkers. You can see on the left-hand side, I have, again, the actual product. And on the right-hand side, I have the Google search rankings. And again, you can see that it's available all across the internet. And I'll switch to the next screenshot as well, where on the left-hand side, you still have the product. And on the right-hand side, you have where I pulled this exact training that I found in Neopia that I have paid for, and I will continue to pay for monthly. I have it on the right-hand side for free. And then the last one is List Building Mojo, another ebook that I pulled up from the Neopia members area. On the left-hand side, you have the actual ebook, and on the right-hand side, you have the Google search rankings. And again, if I go to the next screenshot, left-hand side, still the product, and right-hand side, where I have found this exact product, the full product, and the full quote-unquote training that Rich Cook has given us access to, I have on the right-hand side for free. So that sums up my second problem with Neucopia, is that you can gain access to everything that they have in the basic membership. All of the private label rights content you can find online for free. So really, in my opinion, nobody has any business charging $49.99 in the first place if I can find it for free elsewhere on the internet. And then on top of that, you're going to be paying $49.99 recurring every month for a whole bunch of stuff that you have for free. So if you stay on for a year, you will have paid almost $600 for a bunch of information that you could have found online for free. And I don't know about you, but personally that's not the kind of training that I want to pay for. And that brings me to my third and final problem with Neucopia, and it's something that I know current members are going to come and comment on this review in defense of the product, and that is saying, I didn't sign up for the training. I didn't buy into Neopia by Rich Cook for the training. I bought into Neopia for the opportunity to resell Neopia to others and make commissions. And for me, I actually have a really, really big problem with that defense and that kind of mentality. Because essentially what you're saying is, I've paid $49.99 for the basic membership, and that's not even if you get up into the premier membership. I'm paying that much money each and every month for a product that I know is no good. I know it essentially doesn't exist. Nobody should be charging for this. I agree with you there. I signed up for the product so that I could sell it to other people for the same price I paid. And for me, that's like saying, I know I'm getting ripped off, but I paid for the right to rip other people off and profit from it. And for me, I have a huge problem with that mentality. That's what's causing some of these internet marketing products that have absolutely zero training and zero backbone across the internet to spread like wildfire, is because of that kind of mentality. And it screws a lot of people over in the end because they're looking for legitimate internet marketing training and they're not getting it because they're buying into products that people are recommending, knowing that there's no good training on the back end. And they're just recommending it to make a profit from that other person. And I have a huge problem with that. I take a lot of beef with that. And I just can't ever express how much that frustrates me to know people out there are saying, no, I know the product's no good. I'm just doing it so that I can make money off of other people. That's a huge problem, and it's no reason to buy into a product, and it's definitely not a reason to recommend and sell the product to other people and put them in a position that you're putting them in just so that you can profit from it. So just to wrap up here and make it extremely clear, should you buy Neopia? That's why you're watching this review. And I think if you've seen any other part or any other section of this review, my answer is going to be absolutely not. You should not buy Neopia, regardless of whether or not you're looking for internet marketing training, because it's certainly lacking. Everything you find in that product is out of date, and on top of that can be found online for free. Or if you're buying into it to say, no, I'm buying into it to make commissions off of other people because I want to sell it to other people and profit from selling the product. Which I've already explained, I have a huge problem with that mentality. Personally, I can't recommend Neopia on either level. I think that it is a product that nobody should be buying, nobody should be recommending, and nobody should be paying for. And I hope that you can understand why I say that from watching this review. So I hope you found this review helpful. My name's Ian from NoMoreBSReviews.com, and I make videos like this that are brutally honest, completely honest, of internet marketing products, because I know that so few people on the internet are giving truly unbiased, expert reviews on products like Neopia, and I want to make sure to bring an honest voice to this industry. And if you are looking for a place to get started in internet or affiliate marketing, I give away a ton of 100% free resources I create myself. It's not going to be PLR content. These are resources that I've put together of things that I've learned in affiliate and internet marketing over the years, and I never charge for my stuff. I want to give it away for free because I want you to be able to have an honest start in internet or affiliate marketing. And if you want to check those out, they're on my website, NoMoreBSReviews.com, and you can find them pretty easily once you get to the website. So I hope, again, you have found this review very helpful. I hope it gives you the information that you needed. And until next time, again, my name's Ian, and I'm trying to keep you guys safe on the internet, and I'll talk to you soon.